That's what it do, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, big homie?
What up, big bro?
Yes, sir. Back at it like we never left. Tinted Reality Show episode number 43 in the spot to be. Yo, what's good, man?
Okay, DJ.
It's the microphone got me feeling like a DJ right now, bro.
Yo,
Got me on my smooth jazz shit.
Yeah, you looking real professional.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to invest. You know, what can I say?
I keep mine out of camera range, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people to see the struggle game is real over here.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Tinted Reality Show. Get at us on Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Pandora, YouTube, any and anywhere that you get your podcast. Check out the Tinted Reality Show. Reach us at tintedrealityshow@gmail.com, man. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man.
I don't even recognize you no more. You don't even sound the same, bro.
I know, sound smooth and
Who
suave.
are you?
Hey, they call me Soul Brother number 1.
Come on, man.
Soul Brother number 1 on the FM dial.
Listen to
Yeah, man. Stop clouding, man. What's good? What's good, sir? How was your weekend, big homie?
Everything went well, man. I'm still breathing. Everybody I know still breathing. Everything else we can get through, baby.
Yes, sir. Indeed. I like you. Boy, you loose as a goose tonight. I love it.
Very loose.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We back at it on a Monday, man. Oh my. So,
how you feeling, big dog? How was your week?
Bro, I tell you what, I got a lot going on here at the crib with the office / man cave / game room / studio /
swimming pool,
office, exercise room, being on the construction right now, man. But I have no complaints, brother. Still staying blessed, man. Just there was a time I recall, right? And I remember my wife talked about this, and it wasn't that long ago, bro, when I really like kind of look at myself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That a flood or something like that would happen in my home and I would have to wait. You know what I mean? So we were in awe of the blessings that have been bestowed upon us to this point, brother, because to be at a point when this man says it's going to cost you X amount of dollars to fix this and don't blink and don't flinch, I wasn't always there, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wasn't always there, man. So every time the Lord blesses us to take care of something, emergencies happen type stuff. And I marvel at it, bro. And I in appreciation, you know what I mean? So I would say that was like that this weekend, man. I was basking in appreciation, if it were.
I want to say two things. One, you was Noah, but you didn't know you was building the ark.
Now we've been on this podcast 3 minutes. Are you swinging like that? Come on, bro. Let's get it.
And then two, sometimes when we don't look back about how far we've come, sometimes he forces us to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might think you're just moving along, and then bam, something like that, and you're like, whoa, wait. It's a new air I'm breathing.
Yeah, that thing hit different.
It's a little crisper up here.
It tastes different.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what he said on Friday after next, to taste the air. Mm-hmm. Tastes different, don't it? Yeah. Bro, for real talk, man. I swear, I feel like I waited during my wait season. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I waited in my wait season, man, and I feel like I'm being pushed to, like, now it's my go season. So when I'm in business mode, or I'm in podcast mode, or I'm in dad mode or exercise mode now, I feel like it's my go season. Like writing this book, I feel like it's my go season. It's time to go do it now. You know what I mean? Now, when the good Lord tell me to fall back and wait, I'll fall back and wait. I'll go back to my wait season, man. A lot of people, I think they want to go when it's their wait season, when it's their planning phase, and right. It's kind of hard to recognize, what particular season you're in. And
when you're running in that type of situation, you're running in the fog. You can't see where you're going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not time for you to run.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. Hey, that's real talk, man. You running blind right now. You can't be up in all willy-nilly, man. You got to go when he say go, bro.
And what you doing is you running like DK Metcalf. You may not finish first in the race,
But you see me though.
You're gonna run your best race, and you're going to finish.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, that's what it do, bro. Come on, man. You full of what's in your cup, sir? You full of them dimes tonight, kid.
We can't talk about that. That's grown man business right there.
Now that's real talk, man. I tell people, man, when it's sometimes you got to be able to kind of read the tea leaves, bro. Whether it's waiting for your ship to come in or swimming out to your ship to meet it halfway.
Exactly.
You mean being able to read the tea leaves and knowing when it's time for you to move, bro. And that goes not just for, I'm talking about it now just in a sense of like having a home emergency, but looking at it across the spectrum of life, man, that could be applied anywhere. That could be applied to relationships as well, dog. That you know what I mean? Some people out there in bad relationships right now because they operating in the wrong season, bro.
And because they didn't give themselves time to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you can't run when it's time to heal. It's healing season.
Absolutely.
That's how you catch hamstring issues, calf issues. You know what I'm saying?
Shin splints.
You get shin splints. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you running, you ain't supposed to be running. You're supposed to be healing right now.
Like you're supposed to be sitting down somewhere. What is you doing?
Exactly.
That's
what happens. You can only give somebody half of who you are because you can only give half the effort that you normally would because you're not fully healed.
Come on, dog. That's what man, how long? We got to start doing this pod on a Monday more often, man. you Monday evening deep right now, dog. Come on, bro.
It's your setup, man. You over there, I gotta say this like a serious interview, man.
Hey, you know what? I told my wife that we were talking. She was just like, "You about to go buy this microphone?" And I said, "Honey, this the evolution is go season." And I assure her the fact that small investments, man, will make the amount of difference, in a production wise and how we sound and how the levels in which we're trying to take the show, just kind of show people that we're serious about it. And it's not just some fly by night type of, podcast that comes a dime a dozen. You know what I mean?
Let's make the promise to the people. When we first started, we said this is for our kids so they can, for legacy purposes. And when we've gone, they can always go back and listen to what their dads had to say about this and that. Well, we've turned a corner. And now, because of the following we have, we really appreciate you guys. Wish you would hit us up more at Tinted Valley Media, Tinted Valley Show at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So we can interact more.
No doubt.
But because of your love, we've turned the corner and we're going to actually treat this like what it is.
Yeah.
It's something that the world needs. So we're going to give it to you.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to let a thing be a thing, man.
Yeah.
You can't treat a thing like a hobby because you can get a hobby response.
Exactly.
Right now. And we've been getting a hobby response, I think, for the show for, a few months now. And now we're getting the thing response and letting the thing be a thing and let it develop and grow legs and become what it's destined to become, man. So shout out to everybody out there that's rocking with us, man. We see you. We see your downloads. We see your likes on all the platforms, and we really do appreciate you, man. And hopefully, every time we touch these airways, we bless you with a little bit of something, man.
Much love to the day ones.
Yo.
And much love to the YouTubers who just found us.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Hey, check it. So, jumping right into it, man. We kind of alluded to it before the pod jumped off, man.
Do it.
And we was talking about these young brothers out here, man, that them articles you was sending, how these young brothers have manifested that now, right? In order to steal from the last week podcast, bro, how they was able to flip their family situations, man, and become wealthy beyond measure just by making a few life changes, bro. I think that's real talk when we come to, people say hard work is everything, but it really isn't sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In order to change your environment, it has to be a habit, bro. That thing got to be, subconsciously in you you're working toward it every single moment to change your situation, brother. I can tell a story right now, and I tell my kids this all the time. I graduated high school, bro. I ain't have running water in my trailer, dog. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it now, I know what that mindset and that switch that triggered in me personally to make me move and, go out and do things. You know what I mean? Everybody got that switch. It's just a matter of turning it on, bro.
Hard work is one thing.
Yeah.
What's your vision? If if you only look into tomorrow, your vision is going to be blurred. But if you're looking a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 years from now, then you got the right vision. Because now you can see the long term.
Yeah.
You're not just looking at the slow play. If you're just looking today to tomorrow, how are you ever going to play anything? Because if it don't happen tomorrow, you'll never see it. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, I tell you what, I saw this joint from Elon Musk the other day, and I guess he did it a couple years back when he was like, he said, I work 16-hour days, 7 days a week, 52 weeks out of a year, and people still call me lucky. There's like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like that was a habit, that was commitment in order to make the work. You may look at that equation. Some people may look at that equation and say, well, that's hard work. He worked hard because he worked. I can bullshit at 16 hours a day, bro. You know what I mean? Just because you put in 16 hours a day doesn't mean you was working hard. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you
wasn't a focused 16.
Yeah, it wasn't a productive 16 hours, man. Real talk. And so when I look at that, sometimes people be looking for that validation, man. And we said it before, you got to validate your own greatness, bro. Your whole work and your dedication and your good habits, rather, they got to be manifesting in you, man. Real shit.
Exactly.
I don't know what. Hey, I'm trying to get in my mood right now, man.
Come on, man. Join me.
I'm used to being animated, man, but I feel like I'm kind of locked in the spot right now with this mic, man.
Now you good. You good. Get over the mic. Get back to you.
Yeah.
The mic don't change you. The mic don't change you.
It's just a tool, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Just these little. There's so much more material out there these days for people to use and utilize, man. I tell you, bro, I'll be at work sometimes and I just pull up Eric Thomas. You know, I'll pull up Les Brown. I just sit there and just kind of vibe out on these dudes, man. I could be doing my job totally and utterly, you know what I'm saying? But subconsciously, I'm listening to the message that's coming across the airwaves, bro. And
you feeding your spirit while you're at work.
No, absolutely, brother. And you know, I chew the meat and spit out the bones, right? I take what's relevant to me and what I need in my rucksack, bro. So I'm gonna carry that weight instead of carrying that dead weight, bro. Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You need the gristle. You know what I'm saying?
Some people just got all that access and just like, man, you get all that extra weight from, man. Like, let that thing go. Walking around like the bag lady.
And that's another thing I had to learn because I carry the weight of my family on my shoulders.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandfather died before I was ever born. So after I became an adult, I felt like I was the leader of the family. And I'm not the oldest boy.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm the most ready to step into that situation. So sometimes things that's going on with them, I carry with me. You know what I'm saying? But I got to say, you know, Father, I'm made in your essence. But some of these things are too hard for me to handle with my mental mind. So can you take these from me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like these need to be on your shoulders, which it won't be up there long because you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Until I grow to be that way, you know what I'm saying? I need you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's like going to the gym spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know your weakness.
Yeah.
And while I'm working out my weakness, it's still a weakness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to pass it along to somebody stronger. Yeah. If somebody say, hey, I need you to lift this 500 pounds. I can't do it, but this dude right here look like he can do it. So I'm going to let him do it.
Oh, hey, you know what? Let me get that spot, big homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Help me lift this heavy load, man.
Exactly.
And you know what? Again, bro, and this goes back to 20 podcasts ago, man. I like revisiting some of the conversations we've had over the last year plus, man. But and I do that, you know, mindfully because so many new people are listening to the show right now, man. And when we're talking about, like, everybody want to walk in the gym day one and lift 500 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. You know what I mean? Everybody want to step up to the plate and hit a home run every single time, bro. It don't work like that, man. Sometimes you got to be happy with a bunt, bro, or just getting on first. You know what I mean?
People want to walk into a restaurant, even a fast food joint, and be the manager. Day one.
got to flip the fries first, homie.
Yeah, I don't. Why won't they make me the manager? Man, I can run this place.
This ain't nothing. What that joker got on me, bro?
Oh, what? I'm 17 and a half. You know what I'm saying?
And a half.
Yeah, you gotta count the half.
If you got to put that half in there, bro, you might not be even sure, though. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But you're right, though, man. And most cats are they think their stuff is like that. You know what I mean? And I've operated in a space like that when I thought my stuff was just like that, man, and got quickly humbled.
Me too.
You know what I mean, I don't mind being humble because sometimes I'd be like, man, I was feeling myself on that one. My bad. You know what I mean? But it's okay.
It's okay to overstep your bounds every once in a while. Then you realize where your footing really lies.
I mean, because like there's a line, right? So we're talking about either being humbled, or how can you be humbled if you never really test the waters or test yourself?
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to step and realize that those bridges are too big for you. Sometimes you got to do that in order to say, hey, I need to fall back and learn more. You know what I mean? I really need to fall back and learn more.
How can you prove you're a great warrior if you've never been in a battle?
Ooh, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, so check it. I'm gonna say that since you said that warrior joint, right? So, my oldest boy, 13, man, he loves anime, right? And I used to always, boy, turn that damn stuff off, man. But I don't watch no anime. You know me, sound of country like my dad, sound like the old man in the house. And so we down here one day in the cave or whatever, and we scrolling through Netflix, man. And then I see this black samurai joint. I was like, man, that look kind of interesting. You know what I mean? It's the Yasuke, what's his name? Yasuke, the black samurai joint. I said, yo, put it on, man. Bruh, we binge watched that joint. I couldn't get enough. I ordered t-shirts. Like, come
on, man.
Hey, like in the first 2 episodes, man, I'm like, man, let me get that t-shirt. That's kind of hardcore, bruh. Like, you know, it took, you know, me being me, just saying no, like, you know, that ain't nothing. But, you know, talking about that warrior, man, and just, at first, I'm just like, oh, this is a cool little series. But then I Googled it. I'm like, oh, yo, this is a real dude. You talking like, you know, 1546 freaking Japan. This is a real brother, dog, out there, you know, living the way of the samurai, dog. I was completely, it was good to learn something. Let's just say it like that, bro. Shock the shit out of me.
Open your eyes to a new understanding.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about being a willing vessel and letting God in. You know what I'm saying? You actually exhibited that in that moment.
Bruh, you know me. I like what I like, cuz.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I'm just like, yo, you got some, I'm like a little crackhead. Like, hey, excuse me, little man, you got some more of that anime?
Right. You got any more like this?
You got some more of that anime, dog.
Exactly. All it is the new, like, Bruce Lee kind of story, but just animated.
Yeah, that thing's fire, man. Hey, shout out to Netflix for that joint right there. I appreciated that. You know,
and the sad thing is that's been fire for a while. You late on that.
Yeah. It's just me, dog. It's never been my thing. Like the closest thing I think I ever probably got to anime was something I would have to say, you know, Boondocks or something like that. You know what I mean? That, you know, manifested type of.
I used to date a woman that her son watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so like I got the little taste of it, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't think I get into that, but then again, I don't think I would get into this either. But
I think because the character was brown, you related more.
I know that was probably the only reason. Like,
yeah, I mean, we got to be honest with the people. Our vision is tinted, baby. We got to be honest with the people.
No, real talk, man. I mean, because you can go across so many different platforms, especially when we were younger, right? When we were younger kids, you know, we looked at so many different cartoons and so many different shows that we probably loved and admired, and you had to envision a black face in that position because there were no black faces on television. Cartoons that look like you. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. So it's just reassuring to see, you know, and the show did what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to, those diehards that already been rocking with it, cool, this for you. But then for guys like me, it brought me into the fold. Like, yo, this is a whole new thing, bro. You know what I mean? And so it's stuff like that out there, man. That's why when I always kind of, I shouldn't say frown, but it is always interesting when I hear people say, well, why they got a Black History Month, or why they got HBCUs, why we can't have WCUs and all this other stuff. And I'm like, when a class of people have been excluded for so long, that inclusion wasn't across the board back in the day, bro. So all these different avenues had to be created in order for black people to celebrate who they are and their contributions to America as well, and their contributions to just life in general, bro. We wasn't the ones saying, I say we, our ancestors, right, wasn't the ones excluding, parts of and all this other good stuff, man. We weren't separating water fountains back then. That wasn't our ancestors. You know what I mean?
It was necessary.
Yeah.
For black universities to come along, because without it, we wouldn't have been able to further our education.
Absolutely, bro.
It was necessary for black cab companies to come along, because without it, our asses would have been walking or on the bus, where we would have to sit in the back and be degraded. And if anybody needed our seat, we had to give it up anyway.
Come on now.
It was necessary for Black Wall Street to create black wealth.
Come on now.
We don't get to have a Chinatown. We don't get to have a Little Italy. We don't get to have stuff like that, because when we do, it's destroyed.
Come on now.
Look at the way the voting bills have changed in the past few weeks.
Bruh.
Because we showed out and showed up.
They say what numbers do.
Nah, we don't like that. So we got to change the way the game is played. Because we make it harder, we know you're not coming out there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The thing you don't realize is we are awakened. So now we're going to bring out the ones that know you hate. And the ones that didn't come out last time, they're coming out next time. Because now we got a 4 years head start on y'all.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Look here, bro. So, I'm so glad you said that. Like,
I know.
Like, come on, man. That's my bag, dog. To me. But looking at that thing, bro, and it's like, how can you feel that you can change the rules halfway in the game because you think you losing? Like, you can't. And this is what the GOP has done. This is what they done in Georgia. This is what they done in Florida, in Texas, and all these other different places, Arizona. Bro, I saw some stuff the other day. Them jokers in Arizona still ain't over it, man. I know that's your spot. But Pete, them jokers
they
like
just did a recount like 2-3 weeks ago.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. They doing a recount talking about they looking for pieces of bamboo in the paper. I was like, y'all looking for bamboo in the paper, bro. What is this going? What is this madness, man?
It's
Come
cool
on,
when I'm winning, but I'm not the type of person that can take a loss. That's what we seen.
Bro, you know what I've heard the whole time? It was like, if I lose, it's rigged, right?
Exactly.
Because the only way a man can say that with such conviction is that I rigged it so I cannot lose. And
exactly.
So if somebody beat me,
talk about it.
That's the only thing I can come up with, bro.
Say that one more time, man.
Bro, that's it. Say it louder for the people in the back.
One more time.
Yeah, if I lose, it must be rigged. The only way a man could ever think that way is that he was already cheating. He rigged it so he had no choice but to win. And the mere fact that people showed up, you didn't count on all these extra people actually voting this time around, it made you took a L, bro. And Cass is still not. We had 6+ months of no crazy 03 in the morning tweets. Nothing crazy, no real scandals to speak of, bro. Like, and people are starting to realize that we can do this without the crazy. Some people are starting to realize that we used to do this without the crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we had 4 years of the madness, and some people just put on the blinders, and some people grew accustomed to it, and some people just embraced it, what have you. But I think in order. You got me this politic kick now. God dang it.
It's all right. We ain't talked about it in a couple months.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So I think in order for Joe to really kind of bring those naysayers into the fold, man, just, hey, bro, give them what they want. Give them universal health care, right? Give them the things that they know that they need but too stupid to fucking vote for. Give people.
Whoa.
Come on.
They want universal health care?
Hey, people need it. They don't even know they need it. And Kentucky need it. Kentucky need to expand Medicaid, but they keep voting for Mitch McConnell. And I'm like, you going to get
So
your
you
insurance?
saying that Obamacare was needed?
Bro, listen, the possibility, the opportunity to achieve affordable health care should have been across the board for anybody, any and everybody. So you can't tell me, or nobody could tell me, that there aren't people on both sides of the aisle or either particular political ideology that's not benefiting from that. But they will vote for a man that said, I'm going to take that away from you. I never understood that. I just never understood.
Just like big tobacco, the healthcare industry has people to speak to politicians on their behalf.
Bruh.
And they're so deep in their pockets that we can't get a Canada-like system. You know what I'm saying? Where it's free healthcare or the prices are respectable. Bro, if you have to pay for somebody in your family to get a cancer treatment,
oh man,
that shit affects 2 to 3 generations of your family.
Yeah, that joke.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
crazy. Ridiculous.
That joker either got better and living a whole new life and still paying for it, or then died already and the grandchild still paying the debt off. That's crazy.
It affects 2 to 3 generations of your family.
Bro,
that alone right there should get you focused on voting for the right people, putting pressure on the people that are in place to focus on the right measures to get that lowered.
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay $100,000 minimum for a cancer treatment when I'm driving a damn Hyundai? And not a Hyundai, I'm sorry, a Saturn. I'm driving a Saturn, but I gotta pay for this treatment. Like, bro, that don't even make sense.
It don't, bro. That's crazy. And
it's black, white, purple, green, blue, brown, yellow, whatever color you are. Like, I'm not.
And that's my thing.
Everybody.
That's my thing. It comes off because the message is packaged in a way that it's us versus them. It is, but it's the have versus the have-nots, not the black versus the whites, bro.
Exactly.
It's not that, man, because poverty knows no color, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Heartache and all this other stuff and all these medical bills knows no color, bro. Disenfranchisement knows no color, bro. It's injustice across the board is just that. It's across the board.
Injustice isn't just us.
Injustice is injustice, bro. Real talk, man. And so I don't understand how people put the blinders on and can follow blindly the way that they can, because, you know, I will say this. Some people over the last 4 years, right, they saw the writing on the wall and be like, hey, that's not my dude. I voted for him because I thought it would be new, business cat. And they got the hell out of there, man. Just like, yeah, that's not my cup of tea. And to see over 78 million people embraced it the way that they did, and not even from a policy standpoint in most cases, just from a particular ideology standpoint, lets me know we have a long ass way to continue to go in this country, bro.
Not only that, but they rioted over it.
Yeah.
Let's not forget what happened at the Capitol.
Insurrection.
Exactly.
Bro, they will, come on, man. Don't even get me on that, man.
Here's my thing. Don't be so quick to join a team. Everybody wants to belong. Everybody wants to be included. Everybody wants to be a part of a team. Sometimes you got to look at things from the outside in. And that's the way I look at it. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican.
Nope.
I'm whatever works for me.
That's it, bro. That's it.
I'm about the best candidate at the moment.
That's it, bro. Who got? Hey,
it don't pump up my chest to be able to walk around and say I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I lean left. I lean right. What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
What does that mean, bro?
It means nothing to me.
It means zero.
It means you need a V8, because when you leaning like that, ain't that the old commercial for the V8 juice? You need a V8.
Your equilibrium off. You need something to straighten you up, dog.
Come on, man.
That's like, what it is,
bro. Be you. Stop trying to be who they want you to be. Be who you are. Vote what really works for you. Stop following the people in your neighborhood. Stop following the people, your community leaders. If it doesn't affect you in the way you want it to affect you, then you must go against that.
You know, it's crazy though. People are willing to die on that hill, that ideology hill.
Right.
Good, bad, or indifferent, bro. Good, bad, or they're willing to stand up there and scream, you know, back to blue until that person wearing that blue is trying to stop you from burning down the Capitol.
Here's what I want to ask people. If you were in a neighborhood and you grew up around black people, are you afraid of them?
Nope.
Or is it the people that grew up in other neighborhoods where it was redlining and segregation, where they didn't see us, they didn't experience us?
Yep.
We the coolest fucking culture on the planet. Look at how your kids follow us.
Come on, man. Look at the Tinted reality show.
Real shit. My thing is, look at who's hurt you. Look at who causes most of the issues across the planet. Not the planet. I ain't say USA. I said the planet.
The Earth.
When people go to try to take over different spots and all that, who's doing that? Who took over India? Who runs South Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like, that's not us. The only reason we're the bad guys is because in every movie until like the 90s, we were depicted as the bad guy.
The bad guys.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, if it's a bad guy in the movie, he's black. He might be Italian because they at one point they were depicted as the bad guy. Or he might be Chinese. You know what I'm saying? In certain movies because or Japanese because of the, you know, the gangs and stuff. But if that's the only way you see us, then you're being misled because there's a greatness in us. There's more Malcolms, more Martins than you think.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? There's way more of those than my man from I'm drawing a blank. I've been drinking too much.
Boy, you crazy.
Nino Browns. There's more Martins and Malcolms than Nino Browns.
Oh man, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
You got to give a black person a chance. You can't be afraid just because you've never experienced being around us in our atmosphere, in our air.
Come on, hey, bruh. Come on. I need that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, we're not one of the people you. It's not National Geographic, man. We're not a lion. We're not a tiger. We're human.
You can't drive
you
by
feel like you feel.
You can't drive by with your windows up like you're at a drive-by safari, bro.
It's not a safari, man.
Get out and shake a hand, bro. You'll be surprised.
Engage us. You'll be surprised. Just
You'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised. And to all those people that's attacking Asians right now, stop that shit.
Oh, I'm so glad you said
Especially
that.
if you black, stop that shit.
What?
Those are our brothers and sisters. No matter what race you are, those are our brothers and sisters.
Brother.
Stop attacking them for no reason.
Hey, hold up.
No provocation.
That shit got me vexed as hell. I'm not even on front.
Breathe on it.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, I don't know what the fuck is going on with people's minds, and pardon my Swahili, right?
Come on, bro.
But that is the craziest thing I've seen in recent years, bro. I don't understand how and why people are deciding to attack the Asian community like that with such provocations. With no, you know what I mean? I don't understand that. I just, like, when did that become a thing? Since when did that become fashionable? You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing out there, man? Is it drugs you taking or drugs you need to be taking? But y'all need to cut that shit out. Full stop. I don't know what that is, bro.
You don't blame all white people for slavery, but you blame all Asians for swine flu. I mean, not swine flu, COVID-19.
Is that what that shit about? Is that what?
That's the only thing I can think. Like, it's got to be about the current situation of people frustrated, and that's who they taking it out on.
How about
y'all started this shit?
How about this? How about stop the Asian hate and go get a fucking vaccine?
Exactly.
How about that? You don't want COVID? Go get vaccinated. You don't have to punch nobody. You wait till your time and you get an appointment. You get freaking vaccinated. and you don't have to go to jail.
It's plenty of gyms around here. Hit a fucking punching bag.
Bro, that's crazy to me. But you notice though, every time I see it on the news, it's to an old person. It's to like an old. I'm like
defenseless. Somebody defenseless.
Like, come on, bro. Cats ain't going to Chinatown doing that shit.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Be a lot of bodies laid down.
Come on, bro. So stop the BS, dog.
We don't need to be a bully, man. We triumphant already.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? When you run shit, you don't need to be a bully.
Oh man. Yo, real talk though. I need it on the t-shirt. I need that.
I know what you're talking about, bro.
I know you in your bag. You're in your bag, sir. I understand. But when you drop the line about there's more Malcolms than Nino Browns, man, I'm gonna need that.
Next week, I have him out next week.
I'm gonna need that. I need to rock that joint right there. That's
matter of fact, we'll put it on the site for the show.
Yeah. That's oh man, that thing was heavy, bro. Because that's a fact. That's a fact. You can go on any platform, any shape, form, or fashion, right? You can look at YouTube. You can look at any podcast platform, and there's thousands upon thousands of brothers having these real life conversations. Right. They're doing it in some shape, form, or fashion. They're trying to save their communities. They're doing outreach. I'm in this small ass town, bro, and I promise you, the outreach that I see these young brothers out here doing, not young brothers, but just brothers in general, it's fascinating. Right. It's absolutely fascinating. And this town is an old military town, man. Some retirees here, man, but that's not the crux of their volunteer spirit. They're doing it because they're men, and they're trying to inspire other men to become better men, better young men. You know, and that's why they're doing it. And it's a marvel to see. And I support it as much as I can, any chance I get, because it's a marvel to do that, man. I take my brother-in-law, for example, up there in Washington State, man, running his nonprofit, bro. He's doing it from a place of love, you know what I'm saying? Right. From a place of upbringing. And he could have easily, and you look at the gentleman, he's unassuming, right? He got the tats, he got the hair, the tats on the neck, and everything on the hand. And if somebody would walk by,
if you didn't know his heart, you would thought he was threatening.
Yeah, if you just looked at him, most people be like, "Oh my God, what is he doing?" But this brother opens his mouth, and he's articulate, and he speaks with passion and conviction about uplifting the community, looking out for the disenfranchised, and the things of that nature. Man, I watched this joker, because we had a family group text, right? And I watched him. Even when I went up there a couple of weeks ago for work or whatever, he in his garage, bro. He taking these thousands upon thousands of donations that these corporations have gifted to him to hand out, to give out to the community, bags, turkeys during Thanksgiving, toy drives, backpack drives, coat drives, shoe drives, bikes, all this other good stuff. And you know what? That's not the exception. That's the expectation. People
talk about it.
People are doing that all these across all these communities that you ever seen. People are doing that. People talk about gun violence in Chicago. They don't talk about the community outreach in Chicago because that doesn't make the news. It's not sexy.
Exactly.
Because nobody gets shot doing those things, man. Nobody. Right. You can go any town, anywhere, no matter how poor the town is. My hometown, right? It's a very small town, man, very limited resources, man. And shout out to the sister Mifa Butler down there with her choice program. She got the choice program. She's giving back to the community. And this community has very little resources, bro. But they find a way. They talk to the right people. They do the work. Damn it, they do the work. They put the work in to make sure that the community is uplifted each and every day, man. These people need to be celebrated, bro. Matter of fact,
say her name one more time.
You know what? I'm gonna reach out to the sister, man. I'm gonna get a date and time for her, man. I want her on the show, bro. Mifa Butler, man, the choice program in Uniontown, Alabama. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit her up and say I shot her out in the show and try to get her on, bro. Because they're doing great things. They're really doing great things out there, and they need to be applauded, man. And I get to see it because I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
If you see a gap in your community, fill it. I don't care if you're in the US. I don't care if you're overseas. Wherever you are, if you see a gap in your community, fill it. Stop waiting for somebody else to stand in the gap.
Come on, man.
You be that vessel. You'd be surprised how much your life changes exponentially. How you get in circles of people you thought, how do I belong here?
Yeah.
How did I get here? Like these people?
Like these dudes?
Right. But it's because you opened yourself up to it. You opened yourself up to the opportunity.
Ooh, come on, man. Is it the shoes? remember that, what was that? What was that basketball joint?
The Mars Blackman.
Yeah,
Jordans. It's gotta be the shoes.
Yeah. Well, that was the commercial, man. But the video game was it NBA Street, NBA Jam, NBA
Probably
Jam.
NBA Jams.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Is it the shoes he's heating up?" That's how I feel. Exactly. That's how I feel like when you get on the pod, bro. You know, you shoot a couple threes. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the back. You get in your Steph Curry, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, step back, Trey. Full time.
Yeah, back. You turn around and be like, "Good." You'll step to the mic. You'll drop a bar. You lean into it. You be like, "Good." Just like.
But these are just our conversations, though.
Nah, real talk,
they don't realize. They really don't realize that.
Like, yeah. You could call me. Matter of fact, we probably could do a show every single time we talk to each other.
Literally Friday when I called you, I was like, "Yo,
we been on the phone an hour." Yeah. We could literally do the show because of the conversation that we actually had.
Exactly.
Crazy, man. That's what it do, man. Just help somebody, bro. At the end of the day, just help somebody, man. And don't be afraid to walk in your greatness, man. Don't be scared to validate your greatness. Don't be afraid to shine and be the amazing, wonderful, heartfelt person that you were designed to be, bro. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in helping somebody out. There's no shame in being vulnerable. And there's no shame of waiting in your wait season, bro. There's no shame in it, bro. Facts.
Don't think waiting in your wait season means you're not moving forward.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? You prepping, you planning. It's like somebody that's about to pull a heist. You're in the planning phase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it's your run season, that's when you pull the heist.
You run.
Yeah. But in your planning phase, that's what he's referring to as your waiting phase.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You're planning. You're setting up relationships. You're doing like testing. You're doing run-throughs. You're doing all kinds of stuff. You're not just sitting and literally waiting.
Nope.
You're just not ready to run.
Just not ready to run, man.
That's
sometimes you wait on a collaboration, bro, because you're missing that one individual that has yet to come along that you're supposed to meet, 3 days from now, that gets you over the top.
You're waiting for the starter pistol to go off.
That's what you're waiting for, bro.
And the thing is, in all this preparation, you'll know when you're ready for that starter pistol to go off.
Yeah.
You may be out there on your own. You may need a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to push and motivate you. You may need somebody to run beside you.
Come on, man. A little pacer.
You need a pacer, baby.
You need a pacer, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? You may need a pacer. So, like, once your team is complete, the starter pistol going off, and you're going to run, and you're like, wow, I didn't realize I was this fast. But it's because you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because you wanted to do it. It's because you were ready to do it. And that's the difference.
And you prepared yourself.
And that's what cuts you down from being ready to fail 9 out of 10 times, to quote Robert Kiyosaki.
Ooh.
Being ready to fail 9 out of 10 times, now you probably cut that number in half because you're ready to run.
Come on, bro. Give it to him. Give it to him. Tinted reality show.
Sorry, not sorry.
Y'all know where to find us.
Come on, man.
Tinted reality show, episode 43, man.
We everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even YouTube.
Come check out the madness. Come check out Rio in his little San Francisco shirt that he be rocking.
Hey, man.
You know.
I'm everywhere. They ain't
See, I
never.
say your little San Fran shirt.
It is little because I'm big out here.
Nah, I'm saying your little team, you know how we get down, man. But for real, tell a friend and tell a friend. Go on YouTube. Dang it, just give us a click, give us a like, give us something, give us some comments, man. We'll, by all means, we'll reply, man. Just tell a friend and rock with the Tinted Reality Show. We appreciate you. You got something for the people on the way out, Rio?
Yeah. First, before I get into that.
Oh, okay.
We're 43 episodes in. Tell us how we've affected you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're 43 episodes in. TintedRealityShow@gmail.com. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Because we get good feedback from a lot of people. But more is warranted.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want to reach the masses, not the minimums. So let us know how it affects you.
Yeah.
Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And I know y'all thinking, why would I tell you what I don't like? But it's because we're willing vessels. Like, none of this stuff is planned. Like, the stuff I said today, honestly, came out my mouth. And it's from my heart, but it's God-led. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's not me, people. If you work with me on a regular basis, you know, I don't talk like this at work. If you've been a friend of mine for over the last 25 years, 35 years, you know, I don't talk like this on the phone.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I really give myself to the craft and give myself to the people. I give myself to you guys because I don't know who needs to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say it. And if you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel it, it may be because I hit a soft spot for you and it's burning a little bit. That's your walk. You know what I'm saying? I don't control that. All I'm going to tell you is I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Hey, and guess what? That episode may not be for you, bruh. It's everybody don't like caviar, B.
But here's also, it may not be for you today.
Yeah.
But if you go back and listen to it 2-3 months from now, 2-3 weeks from now, if you're in a different mental space, you may find some gems. It's like reading the Bible. Like, every time you read the Bible, you're not going to get gems. It's going to be that one time you go back, you're like, man, I read this 4 or 5 times. But for some reason, today it's speaking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
All I'm going to tell you is, we love each and every one of you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you know me, you know I'm a hugger. So you know what I'm saying? You know, anytime you see me, you got a hug coming. I love you that much. Be kind.
Yeah.
Remember, especially if you have kids, if you have a mom, if you have a sister, if you have kids, think about the way you want people to treat those people in your life and act accordingly. Everybody gets out of pocket every once in a while, but don't take it too far. And that's it.
Well, I always hate them people that try to preach behind the preacher, so I ain't gonna say that.
I'm not a preacher, no.
Hey, Tinted Reality Show, man, get at us, man. Like and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll keep it going, man. In the meantime, in between time, everybody, live, love life, y'all. Peace.